Greetings, YouTubers. This is Gen X George. I'd like to apologize. It's been about a month since I uploaded a video. I spent a lot of time on the main bed of the lathe above the cabinet doors. What you will see in this video accumulates about 24 hours of actual cleaning. There is 15 hours of sandblasting the underside of this. Now, I know no one will ever see it except in this video, but I really wanted to try to bring this thing back to museum quality, even though it will be used and even though the colors will not be original. Enjoy. It's pretty much just a lot of sandblasting and cleaning. In the next video, I actually have some of it powder coated, but you won't see it in this video, but you will see the beginning of that towards the end. Anyway, thank you. Please like and subscribe. This has been a huge job, but I intend to see it through to its end. Thank you. Unfortunately, after I let this sit out for a few days, it was so humid in Louisiana that this rusted back over, primarily because I can't put any whey oil or any protection oil on it anywhere because all of this is being set up to be powder coated, and it would be much more difficult to get oil back out of it than rust. I was so into it, I had no clue how dirty my arms were in this. So if that offends, I apologize. It grossed me out.
Oh, there we go. Ooh, there is actually some stuff in it. Oh, the wrench.
I get very excited right here because I find a 3/8 square hole wrench that's been in there. It could have been in there 70 years, could have been there 100. I don't know. The machine came with a wrench where somebody had made one of those. That's for taking the tools out of the tool holder and adjusting various other things on the machine while it's in operation. I find it quite exciting to find treasure down in there. That falls between the gap and the ways, and I can't fit my hand between the gap and the ways, so I would imagine they didn't bother very long to try and fish that out of there.
It had the squirrels in it.
You really can't see it unless you look close, but there is about an eighth inch of grime below the ways, lining the whole bottom of this lathe. It was very, very difficult to remove with the sandblaster. The bottom of the ways are not scraped, obviously. This is not meant to be seen and never will be seen, really. But 15 hours of the cleaning is me removing that grime from underneath it with the sandblaster. And because it's pitted after it's casted, all that stuff is just bonded in there so well that you really go out of your head at some point thinking you'll never get it out of there. But it's worth it, just following through, getting it all out. You're going to feel really pleased with yourself and with the job you get done. Not to mention in the future when they go to take this thing apart and they want to change the color or whatever, All they really got to do is put some cleaner on a rag and wipe it down. It should come off fairly easily. Removing powder coat, on the other hand, is probably 10 to 20 times worse than removing the grime. It just spider webs. We've tried to remove powder coat, or actually have removed powder coat in the past, and if you use a grinding disc, it just basically turns into spider web. And you really need a super sandblaster at that point to remove all of that. But you could really just clean it really well and powder coat or paint over it, and therefore leaving all of those pits ingrained with the original powder coat, not the original, but the powder coat I've sprayed into it, leaving a smoother finish for wiping it down and everything. It's worth the effort. If you get a chance and you're going to take one of these apart and you say you're going to restore it, really go through, follow through, get everything done you can. And, you know, as far as set screws and cotter pins and all of that stuff, once you get the machine together, you can go back and replace most of that after you get the machine up and going. I'm going to attempt to replace every one that I can get to prior to actually turning the machine on for the first time. I need you to stand behind me and shake this. I can't move that much weight and this is fast.
Okay. So. A little bit more on that side, and then we'll flip it over. And we'll clean this side of it.